what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved a kid-friendly silk press. This is my beautiful model Loretta. She is 6 years old with the hair density of a grown woman. Okay, so we're going to jump right into this video, and I'm just going to be giving you guys a little bit of tips here and there on how to get a tear-proof silk press for your babies. Okay, so what you just saw me put in my hand is the Design Essentials Agave and Lavender Heat Protectant Serum. And I'm just going to distribute that all throughout her hair. I forgot to mention that I already washed and conditioned her hair off camera. I used the same line of Design Essentials for her shampoo and condition as well. Okay, now I'm going to begin sectioning her hair into 4 sections so I can start the blow drying process. I would say that blow drying is probably the most uncomfortable part of this whole process for smaller children especially. So once you get past this part, it's usually a breeze. But you know, with all that tugging and pulling and you know, all that stuff, they don't like that. So you have to be super gentle and super patient, especially when you're dealing with clients this age, because what you don't want to do is have them scared to come to the salon, because you know, depending on the parent, you're gonna lose a client, because some parents are not gonna force their kids to come back. So you want to make sure they have a pleasant experience and they're not scared to come back to you in the future. So the first and probably the biggest tip is to detangle that hair from ends to roots. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that already. Another way to detangle is by twisting the hair, which is what I'm doing right here in the palm of your hand. And this just limits how much tension they can actually feel at the root of their hair. So you want to try to limit discomfort as much as possible if you want to get this done in a timely manner. Right here, I'm just going through detangling like any snags or knots that she has in her hair. I'm doing that literally, guys, hair by hair. And I know that sounds like it takes a long time, but it really doesn't, and it's really necessary, like I said, if you want to just limit discomfort as much as possible. That is really the key here, y'all. Patience and being gentle is the key. I kid you not. So the next tip is to stretch the roots out before you actually go in with the brush to detangle. This limits the amount of brushing that you'll actually have to go through. So normally when I do this, I only have to brush through the ends with the brush, and then everything like mid hair shaft and up literally becomes a walk in the park. So now you can see, like, now I'm going through the ends after I've already stretched her roots out. And she's chilling, y'all. She doesn't feel anything. She's not crying. She's not flinching. She's completely fine. And she eventually even fell asleep. So take these tips, y'all. I'm trying to drop a dime. Even if you know, if you're not a hairstylist, you just want to do your daughter's hair. Like, I'm telling you. I want to say of all the times I've done this service on kids this age, I've only had about 1 or 2 that actually cried, like real tears. And those are usually the ones that are like, you know, from jump, they're already on edge. Like, I don't want to be here. Take me home. So I think I'm pretty like knowledgeable when it comes to doing toddlers' hair. Either that or I'm just super light-handed and they love me. They always ask to come back. Okay, so right here I'm just splitting this section in half, because even though I stretched the roots, obviously you guys saw that I didn't actually go through you know, the middle parts of her hair and blow dry the roots. So that's what I'm doing now, and as you can see, the brush is literally gliding through. All the tangles are gone. I'm really just making sure her hair is completely dry right here. All right, now I'm just going to go through with my hands and see if I feel any lumps, bumps, curls, because if so, then that means I need to continue blow drying, but I didn't feel anything. So now it's time to move on to the next section, and I'm just going to speed the video up from here. As y'all can see, baby girl is asleep, which means she is relaxing, which means she is not in pain, which means she is not in fear, okay? She's asleep. She's taking a nap. That is what you want. Like, that's how relaxed you want your clients in general, not even just the babies. Like, a lot of people are like, don't fall asleep in my chair, don't do this, don't do that. I don't mind. That lets me know that you're relaxed. You're supposed to come here and relax. Like, this is your time to yourself, even for her. I mean, what does she need to relax for? I don't know. That ain't my business. But, you know, if she had a hard day at school, then she can come here and relax and take a nap. And that's it. So my job is accomplished. I feel very accomplished when people fall asleep in my chair. But anywho, we are now on the front sections. If you've done a silk press before, then you know the front sections are literally a breeze. Like, they're always not as thick as the back. So you get done with the front pretty fast. Once you get through that back, you're fine. Like, if you can make it through the back sections with no tears, then most likely the rest of this process is going to be completely fine for you. All right, we are officially done blow drying. Now it's time to get to the nitty gritty and bust out this flat iron. So let me warn y'all up front, I had the camera at a bad angle for a while, so just bear with me. I did fix it eventually. Don't kill me, y'all. I'm still learning my angles, and my suite ain't that big, so I'm still trying to get it together for y'all. But we're just gonna go ahead and start sectioning off her hair so that we can start flat ironing. So I'm just gonna detangle this section once more. Just because we went through her entire head with the blow dryer, that does not mean you are done detangling. Please detangle each section before you flat iron it, or you're gonna start World War III. I promise you, it's not gonna go well, because you're gonna put that flat iron on her hair and you're gonna try to use the chase method, and that comb is gonna get stuck and it's gonna hurt so bad. And then guess what? You're gonna have to go over the section again, which means now you're adding more heat to the hair than you needed to. So please just detangle each section before you flat iron it. Do not forget to do that. Okay, so if you do not have a pencil flat iron, this is your sign to get one. A lot of people use these for baby hairs on frontals. They're also really good for silk pressing on younger kids, and let me tell you why. So I use this flat iron to get as close to their roots as possible, but I only use it up to about 380 degrees. So it's hot enough to straighten their hair, but it's also not hot enough that it creates, you know, that steam feeling or anything like that, so they can't feel it. I'm getting as close to her roots as I can, y'all. She's not flinching, she's not jumping, she is still dozing off, okay? She's tired. She can't feel that. So I highly recommend that you get a pencil flat iron if you don't have one, y'all. It works really good for silk presses in general. If you want to use them on adults, that's fine. It just works really well. I would generally use the hot comb for things like that, just depending on the texture of the person's hair. But for the kids, a hot comb can be kind of scary. So definitely invest in a pencil flat iron for sure. All right, so now I'm just going to speed it up. Once again, remember to detangle each section before you flat iron it, and use the comb chase method. Also use your pencil flat iron or hot comb if that's your choice, you know. But I'm telling you, just do as I say and do as I do, y'all. And if your baby like you enough, listen. If you're doing your daughter's hair, give up. Okay. No, I'm kidding. But I have noticed that kids tend to behave better when someone else is doing their hair, and also behave better when their parents are not in the room. So But yeah, if you still want to, try a more gentle method with your babies and try to silk press their hair, just do this method, y'all. Just try it. Let me know how it goes. But yeah, I'm just gonna speed this up and let you guys continue to watch from here. And yeah, I'm gonna do it the same thing on each section. We are almost done with this section. Look at this shine. Look at the body. Look at it's giving relaxer. All right, so I'm just combing through, not checking for anything, just admiring my work. I do this all the time. I just like to look at it. Look at that. It looks like butter. Okay, so I'm done with this whole back section. Now we're gonna start on the front. As I said, the front is always easier than the back. It's always quicker than the back. So, ooh, look at that. Yes, honey. Once you get that back done, you're good. So we're just gonna finish the front, y'all, and yeah, we're gonna get her out of here. We almost done. So as y'all can see, she's laying on her hair right here. So I did have to reflat iron her ends before we finished because her back was out in her little outfit. So skin mixed with leather equals sweat, and sweat equals perspiration, and wait, sweat is perspiration. Don't listen to me. It made her hair frizz up, okay? So, yeah, I had to reflat iron her ends before she left, and that's okay. But yeah, I'm just going to get into doing her edges with the pencil flat iron. We popping the pencil flat iron back out, y'all. I promise you. Look, no flinching. Nothing. She's chilling. Get you a pencil flat iron. When you get to the front of the head, another tip is to do vertical sections. This will keep you from burning their ears. You do not want to burn their ears. That is traumatizing. Do vertical sections when you flat iron, and it's almost nearly impossible to burn their ears. If you burn their ears doing this, then I don't know, because all you have to do is tilt their head a certain way and you're good to go. I'm even getting her roots with the big flat iron. Just do vertical sections, and this will help you in more ways than one. Okay, so I know somebody is probably wondering why I use the pencil flat iron for certain parts of her roots, and I use the big flat iron for certain parts of her roots. So I only use the pencil flat iron if I feel like her roots are super wavy or super curly, because I need to get as close as possible, but with a lower heat temperature to get that, in order to not hurt her or make her feel uncomfortable. So as you can see on these parts, her roots are pretty stretched out, so I didn't have to go in with extra detail. I could just take the big flat iron and we're good to go. Oh, nothing. Just admire my work again. But look, y'all, there's no curls left behind. There's no waves. There's no nothing. Everything is pressed out as it should be. We've gotten this far with no tears, no discomfort, no nothing. Okay? Just do as I say and do as I do. I'm telling you. So I'm just going to do the other side. Same thing on the other side. I'm just going to speed it up really quick so we can get done. So this is the result of her laying on her hair. Like I was telling you guys, if you have the little booster seat for little kids, then you won't have this issue. But I currently don't have one. She is the tiniest baby client that I have, and her hair is also super long. So that's the only reason we ran into this issue. But I generally don't have this problem. I always say I'm going to get a booster seat, and I never do. But I need to get one. Right here, I'm just trimming her in. She didn't need much cut off. I believe I cut about an inch, maybe an inch and a half, if that. So, yeah, we're just going through snipping her little ends, and then we're going to start curling. We're just gonna do a little shake test, because if it ain't moving, it wasn't pressed right. Okay, so now I'm just gonna get into curling her hair. I'm gonna be taking bigger sections to curl her hair. You don't want this to take all day. You do want to move quickly when you're doing younger age children's hair. When I say that, I don't mean rush through it. That's not what I mean. But you do want to move quickly, because children are impatient. So they get really impatient, and when they feel like, I've been sitting here way too long, they start to get irritated, they start to cry, they start to squirm, they're ready to go home. So you do want to move quickly, okay? I've had children sit for the entire process, and as soon as I start doing their baby hairs or start curling it, it's like now they want to cry because they're ready to go. So you do want to move quickly when you are working with children this age. Now it's time for the comb out, and look at her, y'all. Look at her, y'all. She is eating up her reflection. She is feeling herself already, and she looks so cute. So we're all done. I'm just gonna do a little spin around, spin, show y'all the finished look, and we're all done here. Let me know if you guys need to see anything else. If you want to see anything else in the comment section below, just let me know, and I got y'all. It's a smile for me, okay? It lets me know my job here is done. She loves it. She looks so pretty. And we're going to do another shake test too, y'all. Don't worry about that. We're going to do another shake test. But I'm telling y'all, if you want to get a successful blowout on your babies, just follow my tips and you'll be great. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at all that hair. Gorgeous. gorgeous. And let's ooh, boom. I love y'all. I will see you guys next week.